Many of you have asked for an imminent update on Enjin Coin, so I'm going to do that for you guys now. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look like good news for the short term anyway. We could potentially see a sharp sell off. As you can see, we're now breaking structure. Before I actually get in the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, turn the bell notification on so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. To always make sure to do your own research. With that being said, let's get into the video. So, Enjin Coin, a coin that we've been watching for a while now. I made a video on it towards the start of the year, and in fact, we did see price rally quite significantly. But right now, it looks like we are going to see a decline. So first, let's just look at how much price has rallied since the start of the year. So let's first map this out and get this out as clear as possible. So let's just go from the 1st of January to where price is now. So let's do this. Sorry, to where price is currently now. So let's just do it to 8th of April. Okay, so this is where price is now. Let's see how much price has rallied by. So from its all-time highs, okay, so that is a significant move to the upside. A significant move to the upside. So this is why I say, guys, we cannot be surprised when we see a pullback. You know, and I know a lot of people are confused. Maybe a lot of people don't have much experience just in terms of the trading side of things, or knowing entries, where to sell, where to buy, etc. I understand that, but come on, guys, when we see a rally like this, a pullback is imminent, right? Especially when we've seen price pretty much move to the upside since the start of the year. Fair enough, we did have a pullback at this level. Let me just delete this. And guys, this is a significant move to the upside, right? If the buyers at the moment, if they're selling, I can't blame them for selling. I mean, that is a phenomenal return. That is a phenomenal return. Depending on, how much you put into that, that's enough to last you for quite some times in terms of those profits. So congratulations if you did, in fact, get in at that level, because that's a great return. So of course, when they see the pullback of, let's say, we see a 40% pullback at this level, 42%. Of course, price selling off is enough to get enough traders to let go of their positions, and take some profits, at least for the year. And then, of course, prices start to recover, but now it looks like we're seeing price start to top out, which will essentially give the holders, some bag holders that were in from early, it will give them a reason to maybe cash out more of their positions, or maybe just cut this position altogether. Because to be honest with you guys, this is a phenomenal return. I have to stress that point. Really, really big return. Now, what are we seeing now? We're starting to see a break of structure. So, of course, we did have a clear range, not a strong range, but nevertheless a decent support and resistance area. Again, I wouldn't say this is the clearest support and resistance area, but of course, let me just delete this, guys. We're getting TradingView having some technical difficulties recently, but of course, it's a significant area, right? This is a significant area, until price actually fully breaks a structure. I would say, closes below the, $1.92 area. I would still potentially be holding on to this, or at least, some of my positions would be gone 100%. But, based on the return, but I would say, this I believe is going to start crashing. We will likely see a pullback, a heavy pullback. I wouldn't be surprised if we went as low as $1.30. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw that price go that low. Let me just map that out for you guys so you can see a $1.30. And to be honest with you, that's being modest. We could see price go even lower. So let's just see that downside move. Again, that would be another 7% move. So from the all-time highs of the year, that would be a 60% drawdown, 61% drawdown. Yeah, I do see that happening. And of course, if we just look at, it's down 12, 13% for the day. So we're going down as we speak. But if we just look at the overall market cap, 1.7 billion dollars, we have to ask ourselves, fair enough, the project is decent. If you guys want to know more about the project, make sure you watch that last video because I go more in depth about what the coin is. But again, can read it for you guys quickly. Enjin Coin, a project, a company that provides an ecosystem, interconnected blockchain-based gaming products. Fair enough. Enjin, a flagship offering in Enjin network, a social gaming platform through users to create website plans. So it looks like a decent project. Of course, I went over this before, but is it worth currently $1.7 billion right now? I mean, it's debatable. It is debatable, which is why we're seeing that tug and pull in the market, which is why we're going to see that sell off. And then obviously, traders and investors may start buying price back up at this level. Obviously, that is the best indication of whether the valuation is correct or not. So sometimes when we do see a move to the downside, it's not always something to be worried about. Especially if you're a long term holder of the project, it's better to see it sooner rather than later, right? And of course, if prices start to again rally and retest those all time highs at this level, it simply indicates that this is a strong project, right? The valuation, traders and investors obviously believe in the evaluation and believe that this has room for growth. So of course, yeah, we'll see what happens. But of course, guys, this will likely start to dump. Like this will highly likely start to move to the downside and move to the downside quite heavy. So make sure you're saying close attention to price. Would I buy now? That's completely out of the question. That's not going to happen at all. Should you buy now? That's completely up to you. You do what you like, but personally, not a good idea. Just based on the percentage growth so far for the year, wouldn't be a wise decision. But we're going to be keeping a close eye on this. Once we do break structure, I'll give a price update on what's next. Obviously, this could be a good short position play. But yeah, when others are fearful, be greedy, and when others are greedy, be fearful. Based on that percentage move for the year, I see there's definitely a lot of greed going on. So that's why I would definitely be sitting on my hands and waiting for a better price target area. Anyway, guys, with that being said, seize the day.